A car that defined a generation. Imagine climbing into a car that feels like a vault, smells of rich leather or plush velour, and hums with the kind of engineering that makes you believe it could outlast time itself. This isn't just any car, it's the Mercedes-Benz W123, a legend from the late 1970s and early 1980s that didn't just drive through history but carved its name into the heart of automotive excellence. With features so advanced they set the standard for decades, and a build quality that's still the stuff of legend, the W123 was more than a vehicle. It was a promise of reliability, luxury, and innovation. Ready to step back in time and discover why this icon still captures the hearts of car enthusiasts? Let's hit the road and tell its story. The W123's tale, a symphony of engineering and elegance. Hey everyone! Welcome back to our channel, your trusted haven for stories about the cars that shaped our world. Today, we're not just reviewing a vehicle, we're weaving a tale about the Mercedes-Benz W123, a car that rolled off the assembly line in 1976 and became a benchmark for what an executive saloon could be. Picture yourself in the late 1970s. The world's reeling from oil crises, disco is king, and car makers are scrambling to balance efficiency with luxury. Enter the W123, a masterpiece from Stuttgart that didn't just meet the moment, it redefined it. With an unmatched array of standard and optional features, from cloth seats to Becker radio telephones, from diesel engines to ABS, this car was a canvas for personalization and a testament to Mercedes' obsession with quality. The W123 wasn't built to blend in. It was a car for the discerning. Businessmen who demanded luxury, families who needed practicality, and drivers who craved reliability that could clock 500,000 miles without breaking a sweat. Its extensive customization options, groundbreaking safety features, and robust engineering earned it Motor Trend's Import Car of the Year in 1977 and a place in the hearts of millions. But it wasn't without flaws. Its high price and Spartan base models drew raised eyebrows, especially in America, where plush interiors were king. Yet the W123's blend of purpose, precision, and durability made it a legend, from German autobahns to African taxi fleets. In this 5,000-word narrative, we'll dive into the W123's story, exploring its features, its innovations, and the critical acclaim that made it an icon. So settle in, and let's take a journey through the details that made the W123 a timeless classic. The W123's story begins with its heart, the ability to be exactly what you wanted it to be. Buyers weren't just purchasing a car, they were crafting a personal masterpiece. Upholstery options were a revelation for the time. You could choose from durable cloth for everyday reliability, MB Tex vinyl for a low-maintenance, leather-like feel, plush velour for a cozy European vibe, or premium leather for executive elegance. Colors? Over 20 shades, from classic black to warm bamboo to vibrant palomino. Let you tailor the cabin to your soul. The dashboard and center console could be adorned with Zebrano or burl walnut wood trim, adding a touch of warmth that made every drive feel like an occasion. This wasn't a one-size-fits-all car, it was a bespoke creation, whether you were a Berlin professional or a California family. Step inside, and the W123's interior was a sanctuary of thoughtful engineering. The seats weren't just seats, they were designed for comfort on marathon drives, with optional orthopedic support to cradle your back and electric heating for chilly mornings. In the estate model, an optional third-row rear-facing foldable seat turned it into a 7-seater, perfect for large families hitting the road for a summer getaway. The dashboard was a study in functional elegance, with clear analog gauges and controls within easy reach. Optional power windows came with a rear window cutoff switch, a clever nod to family safety that let parents keep curious kids in check. The vacuum-powered central locking system locked the doors with a satisfying thud, a sound that became synonymous with Mercedes' bulletproof build quality. But the W123's interior wasn't just about comfort, it was about pushing boundaries. For the first time in a Mercedes executive saloon, buyers could opt for fully automatic climate control, a luxury feature that was a hit in North America and Japan. Priced at a premium, it delivered effortless comfort, adjusting the cabin temperature with precision. The sunroof, available in manual or electric versions, let you soak in the breeze, while a range of audio options, from basic AM/FM radios to high-end Becker units with cassette players, kept you entertained. And then there was the ultimate status symbol, the Becker radio telephone, a rare option costing 13,512 Deutsche Mark, equivalent to about 7,000 in 1980. Imagine making calls from your car in an era when mobile phones were a sci-fi dream. That's the kind of forward thinking the W123 brought to the table. The W123's engineering didn't stop at creature comforts. Its driving dynamics were a love letter to drivers who valued precision. The engine lineup was vast, catering to every need. Gasoline options ranged from the 2.0-liter M115 four-cylinder, 94 HP, for budget-conscious buyers, to the 2.8-liter M110 six-cylinder, 156, 185 HP, in the 280e for those craving performance. Diesel engines, a Mercedes hallmark, included the 2.0-liter OM615s, 55 HP, and the 3.0-liter OM617 turbo diesel, 125 HP, a favorite in North America for its 30 mpg efficiency during the oil crisis. Gearbox choices were equally diverse. A standard 4-speed manual, an optional 5-speed manual introduced in 1982 for Europe, or a 4-speed automatic with an optional column gear selector for a retro touch. Each powertrain was built to last, with many W123s racking up 500,000 miles or more, a testament to their over-engineered construction. Driving the W123 was an experience in itself. Critics like Motor Trend in 1977 praised its beautiful balance between comfort and control, noting the accurate steering that made every turn feel deliberate. The double wishbone front and semi-trailing arm rear suspension soaked up bumps while keeping the car planted, though car and driver noted substantial body roll at high speeds. Power steering, standard from 1982, made maneuvering effortless, while the optional self-locking differential gear improved traction in snow or mud. The introduction of ABS in August 1980 was a game-changer, making the W123 one of the first production cars to offer this life-saving technology. The Tempomat cruise control system, another extra-cost option, turned long highway drives into a breeze, while the quirky Alpine horn with selectable loudness catered to markets like Switzerland with strict noise regulations. Safety was woven into the W123's DNA. Its diagonally bending steering column, a pioneering feature, collapsed in a crash to protect the driver, while 25% larger mirrors improved visibility. The optional passenger-side external rearview mirror, standard on the S123 estate, was a rarity in the 1970s, enhancing safety for family drivers. The chassis was a fortress, with a rigid structure that earned top marks in crash tests. These weren't just features, they were Mercedes' promise to keep you safe, whether you were navigating a busy city or cruising down an open road. The W123's features weren't just about luxury or performance, they were about choice. Buyers could spec their car with an array of options that felt futuristic for the era. Want a manual sunroof for a classic feel or an electric one for convenience? You got it. Need a preheating system to warm the cabin before you even start the engine? Available. How about a retractable steering column or a column gear selector for a unique driving experience? Mercedes had you covered. North American models came loaded with more standard features, reflecting the market's love for luxury. Power windows, central locking, and air conditioning were often included, making the W123 a plush cruiser compared to Spartan European base models. But the W23 wasn't without its critics. When it debuted, the motoring press showered it with praise, but some raised eyebrows at its price tag. $16,000 for a US Spec 280e in 1977, a hefty sum when a Cadillac DeVille cost less. Car and Driver's March 1977 review called its 142 HP engine solid but not stupefying, noting that while it delivered quiet, stable, comfortable performance, the cabin could be noisy at speed. The base model's manually adjustable seats and lack of plush amenities drew comparisons to American cars, which offered more creature comforts for the price. Yet, reviewers like David E. Davis Jr. admired Mercedes's courage of its convictions, designing a car that was purposeful, solidly built, and direct in its responses. It wasn't a mobile living room. It was a machine, built to drive, built to last. Motor Trend's 1977 Import Car of the Year award summed it up best. The W123 wasn't about dominating one area, but excelling in balance. Its seamless integration of safety features, like the diagonally bending steering column, and its robust engineering made it a standout. The car's poise at high speeds, its precise handling, and its ability to feel both luxurious and reliable won over critics and buyers alike. Even its flaws, high cost, some cabin noise, couldn't overshadow its brilliance. The W123 was a car that felt alive, a mechanical marvel that invited you to drive, not just ride. The W123's legacy is woven into its features. The estate model's third-row seat made it a family favorite, while the coupe's sleek lines appealed to style-conscious buyers. The diesel engines, especially the turbo diesel, became legends in markets like North America, where fuel efficiency was king. The optional Becker radio telephone, though rare, was a glimpse into the future, a symbol of the W123's ambition to push boundaries. Even today, W123s are cherished by collectors, with pristine examples fetching high prices at auctions and taxis in developing countries still clocking miles like it's 1980. The W123's story isn't just about features, it's about a philosophy. Mercedes-Benz built a car that didn't compromise, a vehicle that could be a workhorse or a showpiece, a family hauler or an executive cruiser. Its options let buyers dream big, from choosing leather seats to adding ABS years before it became standard. Its engineering, from the vault-like doors to the indestructible chassis, ensured it could withstand decades of use. The W123 wasn't just a car, it was a promise that quality, safety, and innovation could coexist, delivered with a level of craftsmanship that's still revered. As we look back, the W123 stands as a bridge between eras. It was born in a time of uncertainty but became a beacon of reliability. Its features, from the practical to the luxurious, told a story of a company that cared about its drivers. Whether it was the satisfying click of the central locking system, the glow of the wood-trimmed dashboard, or the confidence of ABS on a rainy road, the W123 made every drive feel special. It wasn't perfect. Its price and Spartan base models raised questions, but it was purposeful. A machine that celebrated driving in its purest form. Keep the legend alive. The Mercedes-Benz W123 isn't just a car. It's a legacy that lives on in every classic car show, every lovingly restored saloon, and every mile still driven by enthusiasts worldwide. Its features, from leather upholstery to pioneering ABS, set a standard that modern cars still chase. So what's your W123 story? Have you driven one, restored one, or dreamed of owning one? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Tell us your favorite feature or memory. If this journey through automotive history got your heart racing, smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to catch every story we tell. Head to a classic car meet or check out online forums like the W123 Owners Club to connect with fellow fans and see this icon in the flesh. Thanks for riding with us. Let's keep the W123's legend alive, and we'll see you in the next one.